If any of you out there are walleye fishermen, I'd like to share a special tip with you. I grew up on Lake Erie many years ago, starting in the mid-40s. On the western basin of Lake Erie, we have numerous reefs that the walleyes use for spawning. And I found very successfully, and sometimes almost every cast, that casting a candlefish over the reefs and working it slowly, letting it swim or glide through the structure is very effective. This is a 1/4 ounce pearl white candlefish, but you can even downsize to a 1/6 ounce. That's the one I normally use. And I use a 6-foot medium rod of good strong butt, fast action taper, and braided line. With braided line, I don't need to put a swivel between my fluorocarbon leader and my main line. This is really critical. The other thing is that braided line casts a lot farther, and most importantly is that you can feel the jig working through the structure where the walleyes are. Most of those walleyes will be belly down on the bottom. So basically, what I'd like you to do, and right now I'm going to show you something. This is a snag-filled area. And this is one of the reasons why we use the smallest lure to reach your target every time, no matter where you're fishing. Just cast her out, let it settle to the bottom. This certainly is not Lake Erie, and this certainly is not fresh water. This is salt water, and we're in the middle of a kelp bed. Once it settles, just work your rod. The candlefish has tremendous built-in action. Don't over-jig it. You want it to look like a shad that's injured and just barely able to survive. It's an easy target for walleyes or any other predator fish. You can see I'm holding the rod at about 10:30, maybe even 11 o'clock position, and just lifting it less than a foot. Lift, reel, lift, reel, lift, reel. Just had a hit there. I'm not fishing for fish. I just wanted to show you my technique. I use awfully light. There we are. I use awfully light spinning tackle. This happens to be a G Loomis. It's light. It's very sensitive, and it's strong. Well, this certainly isn't a walleye, but I think you'll have the idea. This is a small rockfish that actually is a dead ringer for a largemouth bass. Make sure your hook is always sharp. That's critical. That's where it starts. Anyway, hope you walleye anglers enjoy this. The other thing is, in the springtime, most of your bait is the color of that pearl white candlefish. Later on, after the water warms up, after ice out, then it starts developing its normal green or bluish back coloration. But use pearl white and go as light as possible, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun on the western reefs of Lake Erie. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on Lake Erie.